Hello YouTube, this is Hey JJ, and this is my third part of my complete farm run guide. This part covers fruit trees. Some things you want to make sure you do before starting fruit tree runs are Love Story for cracked teleport tabs, Grand Tree for access to the Spirit Tree, and Roving Elves for access to the Tiny Elf Crystal, which can be obtained by killing elf warriors on Leta. Like regular trees, you always want to make sure that you first, before starting anything, create your saplings. Personally, I like pineapples because they still give decent XP and are only about 10k in price. To make the saplings, you simply use the seeds with the filled plant pots and then water the pineapple seedlings. Eventually they will turn into pineapple saplings, which you can then use with the patch. There's no suggested armor to wear when farming fruit trees because you do not need to use fertile soil because it is very easy to pay the gardeners, as it only costs 10 watermelons. Your suggested inventory consists of 50 watermelons to pay the gardeners, your basic gardening supplies, along with a rune hatchet, or any type of hatchet to chop down your pineapples, your 5 pineapple saplings, your teleport crystal, which you can get from killing elf warriors in Leta, and then charging them up by some guy. I don't know, you can Google that. A Brimhaven tablet that has to be cracked, a Camelot teleport, and a Varrock teleport. Farming fruit trees is pretty straightforward. Basically, all you have to do when you're at a patch is check the health, and then pick the pineapples, chop it down, and plant a new seed, then pay the gardener. I will show you when we get to our first patch, and there are 2 that you can get to with the spirit trees, and it's not terribly complicated, but I'll show you how. Once you arrived here, you'll notice that there's a patch actually just west of here, but there's also a patch in Treenum Stronghold. Normally you would think that just going here, since you're already here, is faster, but actually the faster path is to Treenum Stronghold. Because in this case, the patch is very close to the teleportation tree, so you can simply go to that patch, do what you need to do, and then come back and teleport out the spirit tree, and go to that other patch, then teleport to your next destination from there. Once arrived, you simply check the health, then you pick the pineapples off. After that, you chop down the pineapple plant, clear the pineapple stump, and plant your next fruit tree patch. After that, you pay the gardener, along with noting your pineapples. As you can see, the scroll life is very helpful because it also helps for fruit tree patches, as I got a pineapple seed. That's just a free 10k right there. And now, from here, you can just go to your next destination, which is just west of the Treenum village. To save you from walking through the whole maze, which would be quite annoying, you can actually just go through the crack in the fencing, and then follow Elkoi, and he'll bring you right out immediately. As you can see, as I do it, squeeze through loose railing, then Elkoi is sitting there. Follow Elkoi, and you're here. And then you simply go southwest until you're at the next patch. And then do the same thing, check the health, pick the pineapples, chop it down, clear the stump. Oh, not quite. Clear the stump, plant a new one, pay the gardener. It gets easy after a while. And don't forget to note your pineapples. From here on out, I'll just show the rest of the farm trip in fast motion, so you don't have to hear me commentating through the same thing over and over and over. Pineapples give about 4.6k XP a run, so that adds up to about 23k XP, and all your pineapples will live. That is because you pay the gardener 10 watermelons. 10 watermelons cost practically nothing. I think it's about 500 GP, and plus I have about 5k watermelons banked, all from farming. I think it's a very good idea to do fruit trees along with regular trees because they still give a very good amount of XP and they're not nearly as expensive. However, yew trees are still extremely worth it, do not get me wrong. Now that I've finished this farm run, like regular trees, you always want to fill the plant pots. And then actually what can be very easy is just, if you have more pineapple seeds in your bank, you can just use them right now, so the next time you want to do your patch, it just easily is ready and you don't have to wait for the pineapple saplings to grow. So this concludes my last part of my complete farm run guide. If you have any tips, suggestions, feedback, anything, please feel free to share. Also, if you have any questions, comment, and I'll be sure to get back. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll have more guides or anything you guys want in the future.